everybody. Good morning, good morning. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. This is my new Los Angeles hoodie. That's the thing that me and Dolly have is an agreement. Sometimes he really just doesn't know. So you straight up have to tell him. And I tell him all the time. If he leaves and goes somewhere without me, I'm like, you better have a sweatshirt. And I like cute little trinkety flowers. So like he's actually getting really good at it. And this is the color that he picked. I absolutely love it. And so today we're just gonna really recap the Turtle Island from yesterday. I gotta brush my hair a little bit. I always fall asleep and I never really remember to brush my hair. How silly is that, right? So like I washed my hair and then just went straight to sleep. So, yeah. Thank you. I love the sweatshirt too. Thank you, guys. So, put a 1 in the chat, guys, if you watched Turtle Island last night. It is going to be wild. I mean, I think wild is an understatement. Like, the understatement of the century. Oh, look, here you guys are. You watched. TLC is me watched. Margarita watched. We need a silk bonnet. I can't sleep without it. Really? My daughter does that. And I thought that was only for, I'm going to sound racist. I thought that was only for not white people. Ooh, everybody watched Turtle Island. What did you guys think? I was like half asleep the whole time. So I can't be responsible for what my fingers typed last night. It was funny because I don't even know what I was snapping at. And most of the time when I'm like sounded like I'm snapping, I'm not actually really snapping. Like I just talk like with force. Is that a word? Is that a thing? I just talk and people always think that I'm like, I don't know, it's weird. Why can't I send emoji counts? I don't know. Nothing's different. It should be the same. You should be able to. I don't know. I did change a couple things on my profile to where I put it, that my favorite fundraiser was the National Endangered Missing Children's Foundation. And I made it to where it was showing on my profile, but I didn't see it. But I also don't have a desktop that I could go log into other than the one that's on my phone. So I was hoping to figure it out to where I could do videos so that we don't do super chats, that we just have the donations. So maybe that's why it's gone, but I don't know. Because I still don't, when I go live on here on my phone, I don't have the option to set up just the donation link. Yeah, I must have taken out the gift option because I wanted to do the, that's strange. I'm going to miss the emojis. Maybe I have to fix it and then change it up a bit because I love the emojis. But, so I turned off super chats. Okay, that's good. It's all right, not a big deal. But, so yeah, we added, instead of adding 3 people, good morning, jet lag. You're always so funny. It lightens my mood. Thank you. And I see, like I said, I always sound like I'm snapping at somebody. I know, and I love the little emojis, but it's all right. I can't get on task yet today. It's like I just woke up. And look, butterfly kisses can do it. That's strange. Huh. Thank you, butterfly kisses. That's weird. Some of you guys can do it, some of you can't. We'll have to figure it out. It's all right. So anyways, let's get to task. Dear God, thank you, Dana. I love the little floating hearts. So here's my little handy dandy notebook. I have a specific one just for Turtle Island, but I wrote down all of my, thank you, Nina G, all of the people that we added to the island so far. And so from yesterday, we were supposed to add 3 more players, but everybody was so close that it was just, I couldn't not give it to the other 3 because the top people were Granny's Watching, Alex, the legendary online gamer, and Petty AF. And then Kramit was like right behind, like trailing by like a couple points. And then after that, of course, on the Tita and the Brooks Dumpling. I don't know, but I need to ask what she need. Like, she wants to go by a certain name. We'll have to address that because it needs to just be what it is, and then we need to just, that's what we're gonna call her. So I love that little husky singing on the microphone. I was so happy OTT made it. Yeah, that guy's definitely a little feisty fella. Know what I'm saying, homie? He reminds me of like the little mouse on the cartoon I used to watch when I was a kid. Tom and Jerry, I think it was, or no, Looney Tunes. The little, anyway, riba. And then he like runs around and then he just runs, shoom, shoom, shoom. Is that racist? I don't think so. I don't mean it if it is. He just seems like a ball of energy, and he's got just that, he kind of just has a Dolly 2 years ago vibe going. Speedy Gonzalez, thank you. Yes, it's Speedy Gonzalez. I just, whatever. But and somebody in the chat was like, if on the Tita wins, we gotta get Dolly to call him and tell him. Like, he don't have Dolly's number. Did he get it on the scene somewhere? Did I miss that? Because last time I checked, he didn't even mention the fact that Dolly was around. But I mean, that doesn't, a lot of our players we end up putting on the island don't want to play or don't choose to play, and that's okay. I saw people saying that like the likeness of this person or that person was frowned upon utilizing, and I'm just like, this is America. He seemed like a genuinely good person. I gotta message you on that, Pittsburgh nurse. He couldn't walk for 2 years, so now he's making sure he can walk. Wow, he couldn't walk? What do you mean? Like, because he was, is it because he was incarcerated or was he sick? Wow, that's actually amazing. Thank you. I love that. I love it. I love that. Yeah, I know he's got cancer. But yeah. So, anyways, who are you guys voting for? And what, you know what? This happened with the whole dumpling crew the year before last, or no, it was last year. It was last year. No, it was the year before last. And I'm saying years, but I mean like seasons of Turtle Island, because, they all feel like they take a year. But everybody that got added on was a friend of a friend, and then it was like everybody was against each other at the end. And so it's like, you can't, I don't know why they did that. I know they think they're like on the island all together having a party together, but I'm like, y'all are eventually going to have to go against each other, and that's going to be really hard because, like, do you want to win, or are you just coming up here just to come up here? I don't know. But Granny's watching. That was a shocker for everybody. So I was sitting around afterwards and I was like thinking to myself, like, did Granny's in here? I think she even still has a mod wrench here. But I like Granny. A lot of people think she's too attitude-ish, if I can translate what their complaints are. But I like Granny. So I'm actually excited she got added. It didn't look like she was gonna get added, and then there was like 4 pay apps, which they count as double votes. And so, and they were big, like there was $100 one and a $50 one, and I'm like, well, damn, Granny's watching just took first spot today. But I get it. She doesn't usually participate though, so I'm kind of sad about that. And she's always like, well, heck, if you're going to donate, you might as well donate to me. Why would I support, you know, this other channel that's getting donations? So, and I mean, I totally get that. But I was sitting around after the show thinking to myself, like, now, why would they have done that? Why would they have done that? And then I had a light bulb moment. You know, the time where, like, you just physically see a light bulb over your head and you're just like, there's your answer. They're people that are playing this game, which myself included. I mean, I guess I'm kind of playing. I'm the counter and I own half the island. But these people put grannies up there because BJ's not there. And there is her husband on the island. And I'm like, so we got BJ and Granny's watching as her, like, worst enemy. And, okay, I get what you guys, I see what you guys are doing. I can't. So, currently, BJ's husband is on the island with Granny's watching. And y'all like how Dolly threw in that he can't be watching that corn on the channel while he's freaking on Turtle Island. I was weak because I had just shown him that. And it's so funny. He just, like, only chooses to listen to certain things when I talk to him. And the one thing that he heard was me telling him that, oh, wait, look, this is that guy that you added the channel. And, oh, her baby daddy, it's not her husband. Okay, yeah. I thought for some reason she calls him her husband, right? Maybe I'm confused. I'm sure that's why people voted Petty up there, because of BJ's hubby. See, I don't follow that either. What does he think? She's hot or something? The blue hair turns him on? Oh, and I'm always playing when I'm, like, in the background, because it's too funny to me. Who he slid... Oh, he slid in her DMs? Oh, okay. I get it now. Okay. The carpet, the grape. Yeah. Misunderstood that comment from in the living room. I'm like, I will kill you. And he's in there laughing because, you know, of course, it's whatever. It's not, he doesn't think before he talks. You know, most men. I thought it was hilarious. Then BJ called her a liar. Oh, and then did she show the proof? Yeah, probably. So much drama. It's literally a drama fest. Hey, good to see you, Heather. It's just drama. Like, we should call it Turtle Drama Island. It's like, as the turtles turn. One life to turtle. She didn't open it and told her what was going on. BJ needs on the island. Oh, I'm sure I could do that for y'all, but she said someone made it. What? But see, you know what? When somebody lies, and this is where I can't stand watching people like this, because to me, I don't like getting gaslit. And so, like, when somebody flat out lies and you know damn well they're lying and they just go in circles and spin stories and go to different directions in circles, I just get to a point where I'm like, all right, you're a liar. Get the hell away from me. And this is where me and Dolly differ, is I will be like, all right, no big deal. Like, let's say they apologize. And I'll be like, okay, no big deal. But that does not mean that you're now allowed to still be in my circle. Like, you're officially not going to be in my direct circle if you're a liar. But for me, when you're clearly a liar, it's like, now I can't trust you. I don't believe anything you say. And then, so, like, for her, just the other day, I turned her on. I don't even know why. But for whatever reason, I turned on my YouTube and she was playing, so I started. And it's like, hey guys, like, it's literally a minute in. And she said she's going to go find her glasses. And then all of a sudden, you clear as day hear, like, wheeze snoring. And I'm just like, is this bitch asleep? I'm sitting here thinking, like, it just started. Like, your intro music just got done playing. is this for real? Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I must be tripping. So, like, I'm hearing, like, the wee snores, and then all of a sudden, her poor child is like, Mom, you're asleep. And so she's like, honey, no, no, honey, no, 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 sweetie pie. And I'm sitting here like, you just gaslit your own kid on the stream. Like, you literally just gaslit the fuck out of your kid. Like, really? Right. Made him apologize. Like, see, that I can't. And that type of thing will just make the rage inside of me just it's boiling over to the point where I want to speak, and I don't it's not necessary. Like, I can't. I won't. It's like, so nope, 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 nope. Like, you literally just gaslit your own kid on live. Like, does she believe she wasn't asleep? Maybe in her consciousness, she's just not asleep, and we just hear and see her sleeping. But she doesn't, like, maybe she's still processing thought while she's doing it. Just no. It's a no for me. And I don't really know why I started telling that story, but I just can't. I cannot. I really cannot. Like, she must think that everybody else in the planet is stupid and she's just God. Because, like, the people that lie like that either are so mentally ill that they just believe their lie to the point where they just make up their own lie and their own existence. It's weird as hell. Or they think everybody listening is stupid and they can say whatever they want to. And I'm just not. I'm not. But yeah, on that note, I gotta run. I got 4 minutes to go in here. Thank you, Nina. You've been here for a whole month already. Because it's infuriating. Exactly. It's like, and then everybody that watches this over and over, I'm like, dude, why? I don't. Yeah. So, I gotta run. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here with me every day. I love that little emoji. Thank you, Misunderstood. You guys have a good rest of your day. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Bicycle.